Hey everyone, this is Nitro. Working my way through the S trials, let's begin with S trial number 1, where the time law is Mage, Demon, and Holy attack and defense increased by 20%. So Ledin benefits, which makes this map even easier. There is 4 enemy ranged characters. But that just means that there's 3 characters for Ledin to tank, right? So same standard strategy applies. Leon to kill off 2, then Ledin to kill off 3, and then next turn Leon will kill off the other 2. So let's begin. Bozol will twiddle his thumbs and watch. I don't know. There's not much for him to do in this fight. So Chivalry. And attack. And back off. Ledin is going to just back off initially, since he's busy activating Faction Buff and Divine Guard. Same thing, I guess, for Bozol. Faction Buff. Leon will get rid of this archer after Leanna's again. And back up. Let's turn on the danger zone, so back up to here. And Sophia will regenerate. I could have actually stayed outside of the red zone. Oops. Ledin takes a hit, but the Phalanx tank it all. And he takes a second hit, but being Holy class, he won't be hurt by the Undead Knight. So, time to rewind, time for Leon to kill off 2 more enemies, and then Ledin to tank these 2 hits while avoiding the Phalanx for this turn. So, here we go. Rewind to start. And I probably should have actually done the rewind after I had Ledin Divine Guard. Oops. Oh well. It's such a minor point that I couldn't really get excited about this fight, to be honest. I feel like I'm just going through the motions, so it is what it is. Actually, it kind of feels like every fight has become the same. Just Leon killing off 4 targets in the first 2 turns, and then Ledin mopping up the remaining enemies after that. Alright, let's hit this angel with Dark Reaper to weaken it a tiny bit. That way Ledin has a higher chance of one-shotting this angel. It looks like he would have done it anyways, even without Bozol's help. Anyways, all that's left is 1 Phalanx unit, which is probably going to melt. To me, doing ranged attacks. So don't even need Leon or Ledin. Alright. So there we are. Moving on to the next fight. S Trial 2. Interesting time law. Cannot use guard. Okay, so this one may be an actual challenge. Let's take a look. Maybe. Maybe not. Yeah, I mean, the only thing I have to be careful about is to position Ledin as the only target in range. If I do that, these targets are going to kill themselves, and then Leon will mop up. So nothing particularly difficult. I could even block off these front two tiles with two melee characters like Elwyn and Ledin, if I so wish, right? And then there was no way they could attack my characters in the back. So, anyways, but you know what? I'll just run what I have, I guess. So yeah, there's lots of ways to do this. Let's see. Why don't I run Lena? So that she can toss AoE attacks. So Black Hole, Heaven Sanction, and the last skill doesn't matter, does it? Whatever, Free Strike. Okay, done. Here we go. So the only reason to bring Lana was so she can toss a Black Hole at turn 1 like this. Because she has 4 range with that skill. Let's have Ledin, Divine Guard where he is. And I'm going to move Sophia back a tile like so. Turn on the danger zone. Let's start moving Leon up. And that's it. Taking that first attack, as I mentioned. And I move back and Heaven Sanction here. Actually, I could stay here and Heaven Sanction too, because they can't reach me. So let's do that. Oh, the flyer didn't die. Well, that was a little bit of a surprise, but that's fine. Okay. So. Just going to put. What, does Sophia even have equipment? 478 int? Oh, she does. Okay. This is a little bit troublesome because this flyer general unexpectedly survived. And so if I move Ledin here, right, this flyer can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He could actually get around to here. So it could actually attack everyone. And Sophia does not have enough damage to kill off this flyer. Plus, I have to kill it. So let's send Leon up. No choice on that move. Now. If I again Leon and move back, this should be fine, right? Yeah. As long as I'm outside of this guy's range. Yep. So, Ledin should try to tank this guy's hit. Just seeing. I wish I knew exactly. This is all desert. desert, desert, desert. So it can move really 2 tiles. So if I place myself here, I can tank this hit from the cavalry. And let's have Sophia heal up Ledin. Okay, there we are. So that went well. So now I have to kill off assassins.
準備完了です。
はい。
了解。
Chivalry?
さあ、決着をつけよう。準備完了です。
And just a 1.2 times damage attack. Yeah, I'm going to want that extra damage. Not quite enough to kill, but that was really expected. So that's why I have Lena around.
よし。
And this is also why Sophia is around, because I need to rewind now. I'm going to move her up like this, so the rewind will affect Lena as well.
気づかないうちにごめんなさいね。
行くぜ。
Allowing Ledin to move forward.
はい。
But before I do that, let's again Leon.
人、思考、そして
了解。
So that Leon can take down the Holy General. Move back.
行くぜ。
And Ledin up with Divine Guard.
勝負をつける時が来たな。
So there we are. He got his skills plundered, but he managed to keep Divine Guard.
ターゲットは
準備完了です。
But with this, Chivalry and
決着をつ
Assault,
けよう。了解。
even with those skills increases, the Mistdancer will die.
ターゲットは
And Lena with a range attack for the finisher. So yeah, Ledin, monster tank, as always, made this fight without any real suspense. S-Trial 3 time! After attacking, damage is reduced by 20%, cannot be dispelled. And it's this map again, the little house. So I haven't changed my strategy for this map. It's always run all my characters into here and then fight from there. And bring as much AoE attacks as I can. While Ledin will guard. So Bozo da 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 da. Yeah. I don't even need Leon. I could bring Leon, but I don't need him. So here we go. Nothing has changed for my strategy for this map. There's... yeah. The only question is whether to bring Leanna. I don't think I need her. But, yeah, whatever. We'll keep it as is. So, everybody north.
よし。
ご命令をターゲットは
行くぜ。正面突破。何をしてるのか分かっている。
Oh crap, I forgot to change Bozo's skills to ranged attacks. Okay. Oh well. Not good.
これはあま
I
り
needed
使いた
at
くない
least
で
an
すね
earthquake on my Bozo. Oh well. Well, let's see how this plays out then.
Target はご命令を
Everyone continues to move into the city.
ターゲッ
何をしてるのか分かっているのか。
Action
計
buff.
画通り行くぜ。勝負をつける時が来たな。
And Sophia's just ready to rewind everything.
トターゲット
So here we are. And I might as well toss that black hole.
は
Yeah, see here, this is where Bozel's supposed to toss a supporting spell. And I
あ、よ
can't.
し。はあ、行くぜ。よし。
So there was a mistake there.
あれ気づかないうちにごめんなさいね。はい、
Oh well.
人、思考、そしてん
Let's just keep tossing AoEs for now.
勝負どころです。
Lana barely survived that, but she does survive. With Bozel's Earthquake, it would have been a guaranteed survival.
ターゲット
If these enemies were not already all killed, as a side note.
行くぜ。
Okay, so it's looking good overall. Despite the lack of Bozel being able to attack with her AoEs.
はあ、行くぜ。
Going to rewind here. Actually, I'm going to end
Yes.
Ledin's turn. Oh no, I can't end Ledin's turn. I'm going to have to rewind first. So there's the rewind.
あれ気づかない
And the
うち
reason
に
I have to rewind is because Ledin's Divine Guard is about to wear off. So let's have him reactivate Divine Guard.
正面突破。
And finally, let's pray her up.
これが私の信じる心です。
So the challenge, ironically enough, is going to be killing off 2 enemy ranged attackers without Bozel being able to Earthquake. Nonetheless, I believe it will work out. So here we go. Let's heal up Ledin to
あ
start,
まり使いたくないですよね。
so that he's healthy when he launches his attack.
よし。
And off we go with Ledin. Lana can then move down and toss a black hole at them.
何をしてるのか分かっているのか。
And Bozel can also move down
絶
to
望せ
activate
よ。
Dark Waltz. And finally, let's have Liana move down
人、
and use Act Again
そして
on Lana
ターゲッ
so that Lana can throw a Heaven Sanction
ト
at
勝負
these
どころです。
enemies. So yeah, with Bozel having Earthquake, they were dead, I think.
何をしてるのか分かっているのか。
Nonetheless, even without it, should be finished.
ターゲットは
Just made it a tiny bit more difficult, but not extremely so. S Trial 4. After attacking, damage reduced by 20%. Same time law as the previous map. Although the enemies are getting stronger. They're now level 67. So Earthquake Bozel is becoming more and more important. So let's bring that back at this point. The last skill, of course, can either be, Summon Undead or Dark Vault or whatever. I am actually finding Summon Undead has become less and less useful ever since my Ledin has become more and more powerful. So, just another interesting note. Let's see. 1 enemy, 2 enemies, 3 enemies that are ranged, 4 enemies that are ranged. Which means I want Leon instead of Lena. I think that's pretty much it. So if I have Leon, attack and retreat 3, right? Let's see. If he attacks here, if he retreats 3, I will get attacked by the Bone Dino. If I retreat 2, I'm actually safe. So that's what I'm going to do. Rather than retreat the full 3 distance, I'm going to retreat just 2 tiles to here. And then Ledin and the rest will just be ready to assist and support. Yeah, that's pretty much it, isn't it? So let's begin. Chivalry. And I think I will need assault to kill off this infantry at this point. Even with assault, I can't kill off the infantry. Let's begin with Divine Guard here. And begin with faction buff. And regenerate and prayer, and I'm done. So. So I actually end up triggering the Bone Dino on purpose. Yep. Angel, as always, uses that wind protection skill. Uh-oh. Now that was not good. That mass attack gives them immunity to attack decreasing effects. So it means Bozel's Earthquake will no longer have any effect on these enemies. Right? Damn it. So I'm not going to Earthquake then. Why would you do something that does absolutely nothing to the enemy? So guess Ledin will faction buff. I will rewind. Yeah, so I'm just going to do a regular range attack that won't hit the angels very hard. And then I'm going to, as I said, rewind. To give Leon as much damage as possible for his assault on the Elf Archer. Good. And retreat back into Ledin's guard range. And I'm not going to use a gain this turn. So that's it for this turn. Well, Leanna can attack too. For an amazing 340 damage. So Ledin will be responsible for lots and lots of counterattacks. There we go. Three mages left to kill. Okay. If I Earthquake them, could weaken the amount of damage they do to me.
無駄な抵抗はするな。了解。
So Leon is still able to rip these guys apart for now anyways. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay.
よし。行くぜ。正面突破。
はいはい。これが私の信じる心です。
了解。
The big problem is killing off this last guy. Because now Leon has no more attacks. Or skills. So we'll see.
了解。
Oh, he still does 20% damage. So there is some damage,
了解。
but I need to wait until he has Chivalry and Assault again.
行くぜ。準備完了です。
はい。
Huh. Well, why don't I do this? I kind of want to surround him if possible, force him to melee attack me.
行くぜ。
Problem is my characters aren't really in a good position to do so.
は
Well, whatever. Let's move in.
計画通り。
So what I'm going to do this turn is basically form a wall with my
はい。
healers.
これは
Because
あ
they're
まり
ranged
使いたくないで
attackers,
すよ
right?
ね。
So that
準備
way
完了です。
ご命令を。
it can't attack me. At least it can't attack my melee characters.
勝負をつける時が来たな。了解。
ご命令を。
Like, whatever.
人、
This will do.
思考、そして
See what it does. Decides to range attack Bozo.
準備完了です。
Bozo is tough, so
ご命令を。
Bozo lives.
よし。
はい。
何をしてるの
So
か
actually, I
分か
might
っ
be able
て
to
ご命令を。
surround him this turn
はい。
as a result of that.
は
So let's move Bozo in.
準備完了です。
ご命
Let's
令
move
を。
Liana in.
これが私の信じる心です。
了解。
はい。
Oops, there was the
Yes.
mistake. Darn it.
はい。これはあまり使いたくないですよね。
Liana was supposed to go into this tile here.
了解。
Then I could have surrounded him. Oh well. No big deal. I mean,
よし。
I can do this round
Okay.
next turn. So there. AoE attack, that does absolutely nothing.
準備完了です。
So why don't I... Chivalry
無駄な抵抗はす
and
るな。
Assault.
了解。
And that was actually still enough damage to kill. Wow. Actually, I think it's because the 0.2 percentages provide decreasing damage decrease, right? The first one, from 100%, you go down to 80%, right? Then you go down to 64% on the second. The third one only knocks you to 51.2%, and the fourth one would knock you to around 41% damage. So you're still doing, 40%, as opposed to just 20%. In any case, the fourth trial is cleared with Leon just crushing all those targets with melee attacks. So, S Ultimate Trial. Damage decreases by 20% for each block moved before attacking, up to 100% damage decrease. Not a time law that I'm afraid of. Ah, it's on this map, and I actually kind of remember this fight. The enemies don't move. The only problem is they're not very easy to pull either, with the way they're positioned. In fact, it's almost impossible to pull them. So you do kind of need a very powerful Leon, or have Tieris and Liana for attack blessing and whatnot. Those are the two options. Right? Leon can just keep attacking and retreating, taking them down one by one until you just have to Detard to deal with. And then Detard you can bring, like, let's say Ledin to tank Detard and finish him off. Alright, looks good. So, here we go. Leon is going to have fun killing them off one by one. Oh shit! Forgot about the time law. So I ended up marching 3 tiles just now, which was stupid. That's okay. Because I will just absolutely guarantee the kill by stacking a ridiculous number of buffs on my Leon. There we go. One down. Turn on danger zone. Oops. I actually placed Liana into the danger zone. Okay, I'll just retreat. You know what? That's no big deal. It's 1 stamina, so let's just get started again. So, same strategy. Just, I'm going to chivalry beside the character, so I do 100% damage before I retreat. That's literally it. Let's attack once more. And the first turn, I'm just going to move up, then. Not attacking just yet. Right, because that way he can move 3 tiles and attack. But I will attack blessing. And just end everyone else's turn. There we are. So move up the 5 tiles. Chivalry on the spot. I should have replaced Assault with 1,000 Hooves. So there was a mistake there. And retreat back. Oh, actually, seems like no matter what, you end up being in range. So, lesson learned. Whatever. So I triggered them with the first kill. Unless... Hold on. If I again... Leon... And I... Rewind everyone. And then I attack blessing Leon. And then I send Leon charging forward. So he's doing 80% damage here with a 1.2 times damage assault to one-shot Luna. Okay, so that still worked out. Whatever. So in the end, I was actually able to get rid of them both in 1 turn. And now... I think I wait for Chivalry to come back. Two turns. Why don't I waste the game?
了解
End Leon's turn.
はい
If I gain Leon,
人思考そして
準備完了です
Chivalry is active next turn.
そうだ
So there we go.
はい
行くぜ
And then the thing to check actually is if I attack and retreat 1, 2, 3, does Deedheart get triggered? No. Right? Nope.
準備完了です
So there we are. I have my attack plan.
もう私
So
の番
attack blessing
まだ終わらないよ
Leon,
了解
shift over
無駄
Chivalry,
な抵抗はするな
so that there's currently attack blessing and chivalry stacked together. And attack, Jessica dies. And as I said before, ideally you would have
ご命令を
any attack skill other than assault.
行くぜ
But my Leon is already strong enough that I don't actually need that. So let's see, if I move here, then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So time to shift Leon south.
ご命令を
And we can just leave
行くぜ
these two up here.
了解
はいそうだはい
よし
はい
了解
はいそうだはい
Alright. I'm just using a gain to
そして
refresh Leon's skills so he can attack faster.
はい
よし
So over here, Ledin is gonna finally start getting ready to fight against Deedheart.
あれ気づかないうちにごめんなさいね
準備完了です
Or is it Dieharto? Deeharto? Whatever. Okay, nearly over. So attack blessing again.
もう私のまだ終わらないよ
準備完了で
Move
す
up. Chivalry
無駄な抵抗は
attack.
するな準備完了です
And dead. Leaving just
ご命令を
Dieheart
行くぜ
or Deeharto.
勝負をつける時が来たな
And we're ready to go. Just like this. And then it just kills him. Wow. So very, very easy fights. At least now that I have a very powerful Ledin. It might be different if you didn't have a powerful Ledin and Leon combo. Okay, so that's it for the S Trials. Thanks for watching, everyone. Nitro out.